Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Eli. Hi, everyone.
Hey, we got Winks, we got Daddy Longlegs, and Flayed from the Bitmates team. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Is everyone excited for today's tournament?
I think so. We got
Yeah,
a bunch
should
of
be fun.
Arbitrum in here.
Nice. I'm
All right.
excited for all the contestants to beat Winx's global high score.
Is Winks the high score holder?
Well, there's a clarification to be made there. I'm a high score holder from a different tournament format. So if anybody beats 700,000 in this one, I'll be gobsmacked.
700,000? Oh my goodness. How long did that take you?
At the time, that was 14 loops. But obviously,
Oh
this
my
one's
God.
slightly different in that it's limited to one loop and it's much
We'd
more about
be here all night.
mastery. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It must be hours of watching Winks loop.
Yeah. We'd have to
Everyone
like
would leave.
one of those live sleeping streams where we're half asleep. People can just see us in bed, or at least me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Why don't we just start with some introductions from your guys' team and who you are, what you do on the team, and how you got into to building a game in the Web3 space, and more specifically joining Arbitrum as well.
Yeah, so I'll start us off. I'm Flayed. I'm the founder of Bitmates. Bitmates, we are working on an MMO right now. So the game that you guys will be viewing today is kind of a smaller mini game of the much larger project we are planning. So this was kind of just a fun community sort of event that we wanted to throw together in partnership with Treasure as well as the Arbitrum community and give you guys something entertaining to do in the meantime. But yeah, back to my intro. Yeah, I'm Flayed, the founder. Bitmates has been in production for over a year and a half now, probably getting close to 2 years in total. So I've been around since the beginning with Daddy Longlegs, who's also in the call. And I generally just do just about everything on the project. So sourcing together the team and making sure that the product stays, everything stays good in the flow of production. So yeah, that's kind of me. I guess I'll pass it over to you, Daddy Longlegs. What do you do?
Hello, everyone. So I've been with Bitmates for a very long time. My main role here in this project is to develop. So I do things from game development to developing things on the website, backend development for the game servers, and pretty much just everything development. I've had a super fun time making this game. And I'm excited to see everyone compete today. So that's my introduction. I'm going to pass it over to you, Winks.
Thanks, Daddy Longlegs. Hi, everyone. I'm Winks. So I joined the Bitmates team, I think it was April 2022, and I was an original minter of the project back in 2021. So I've been involved for quite a while now, and my main focus is really on the community management side of things and marketing. So I get the pleasure of attending these events and all the spaces that we do. And yeah, huge thanks to Flayed and Longlegs for bringing one of their community members on board. It's been great fun since.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
I'll
Thank
loop
you. Go ahead.
loop back and give a little bit more of a background for the project, as well as talk a bit more about the Arbitrum point that you mentioned. So Bitmates is an NFT project we launched on Ethereum in August of 2021. So we've been around for quite a while. We launched a collection of 10,000 characters that are going to be playable characters in our game called Bitmates. So they're varying species of monkeys and monkeys mixed with other kinds of species such as dragons, all the way to more natural species and everything in between. So it's a fun little world where monkeys and other primates are kind of building up more advanced social structures. And yeah, the MMO has been in development now for about a year and a half. We had launched our MVP, which was kind of just a social hub, in May of 2022. And from then up until now, we've been developing all of the additional features of an MMO, such as combat, crafting, and everything in between. So we're getting ready to launch our beta of that in sometime at the end of next month. Still, the final date has been unannounced, but it's going to be pretty fun. So that's going to be an open public beta. It's going to be completely free to play. All you will need is a Web3 wallet to connect to the game, and you will get to enjoy parts of the game with your friends. So that's fun. And then back to kind of the Arbitrum side of things, we will be building out future aspects of the project on top of Arbitrum. So our Genesis collection has launched on Ethereum. We are in the works of having a bridge solution so that collectors of our project can also participate in the Arbitrum ecosystem, and then future collections within the Bitmates project will exist on Arbitrum. And we also get to do fun things like host this event in partnership with people working on Arbitrum. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So speaking of the tournament, so we're showcasing your mini game, which is in the Bitcade, like your arcade version. I understand there's some plans with the arcade to build more things out. Is there any details on that you can get into today?
Yeah, so what we're showing off is part of our mini game of the Bitmates Arcade. What this is these are just smaller games that that aren't necessarily the project's main focus, but it's pretty easy, and we can spin these games up in a shorter time frame to keep our community engaged while the much longer development of the MMO happens in the background. So we launched this arcade game about a year ago, and we've done some small events in our community, and since our recent announcement of partnering with Treasure and building on top of Arbitrum, we decided to rehost another event with the arcade game and sort of get these new community members involved with some of our older products. So the arcade isn't necessarily our main focus, but it is something fun, and we can do some nice little competitions in between. So we don't have any kind of official announcements right now for expansions on the arcade. I think in the future, a lot of the mini games that you guys will see will actually be mini games that exist within the MMO itself and kind of work on the base mechanics of the MMO, since it'll be a lot more efficient for us to build on top of that. But yeah, there will be lots of additional kind of fun mini games and events that we can host with the Bitmates IP.
Cool. And then, as people can see, I've shared the bracket for the tournament. It's it's not too big. I've been told each round of each player will take around 7 minutes to do a run through, assuming they make it all the way through. And I believe we're going to start with Moist Muffin and Keck down in number 3 there. So go ahead and share one of their perspectives here.
Yeah, and I'll give a little bit of a background right now for kind of what this tournament was about, in case anybody is watching later that isn't aware. So we ran an open qualifiers for 4 days. We gave people as much time as they needed to get the highest score possible in this game. And the mechanics of the game is it's a 2D platformer where you play as a robot species that exists within the Bitmates world, and you are tasked to go on this dangerous mission to gather some rare resources that the robot community needs. And these resources happen to be where the dragons live. And the dragons are very protective of their home territories, so they don't like people intruding and stealing their resources. So yeah, the players are going to be on this mission of a 2D platformer. They're going to have to jump over obstacles, avoid dragons, and really just race to the top of the mountain in a 1 versus 1 format. So you're going to have 2 perspectives live. 2 people are competing at the same time, and whoever gets the most amount of points will progress to the next round. So we're going to have a total of 7 rounds with 8 contestants. All right. I think is that a good enough of an introduction? Are you ready to get
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
Give the contestants the go ahead. They're all set up on the screen.
Okay, I will double check, make sure everything's ready, and then I will count them down, and then you guys will see the perspective live.
Alrighty. Winks, Winks, I'd like to see hear your input on these playthroughs.
Yeah, definitely.
Tricks.
He's going to give some gameplay alpha during their run-throughs.
I'm guessing the players can also hear us.
If they have the stream open, then yeah.
Oh, okay. The pressure is on.
I feel like they'll want to, zone in and not put in noise canceling earbuds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think whenever I watch like those bigger esport tournaments for like league stuff, and I always assume the headphones they're wearing are just like there's like ear silencers within the headphones on top of the headphones, and it's like triple.
All right, the contestants are ready, so I'm going to count them down now.
Perfect.
Okay.
well, I've actually just remembered to deafen the Discord. So many noises in my ear. Yeah, so the focus here is really maximizing the points on each level. So just speeding through these levels isn't going to be good enough. There's a huge incentive for players to try and maintain all of their lives by the time they've got through each of the 11 levels, because for each life that you retain, you can get 10,000 points. You'll also get 2,000 points for mining each gem. And in the top right of the screen, where you can see the bonus is also acting as a countdown timer. So depending on how quickly you finish the level, you'll pick those up as bonus points. And so that's how you're going to see the players accumulating points, basically. And it'll be interesting to see how much risk tolerance each of the players has, because sometimes you have to go out of your way a bit to mine these gems, and it's a decision about whether it's worth the risk and the 2,000 points, or whether you're going to focus on, being a bit more risk averse and just completing the level and picking up some points that way.
Yeah, I'm watching the player on the right, and he is making zero mistakes. He is dodging everything. He's getting every single gem, and he's already on, I'm guessing that is stage 3?
Stage 3 coming up.
Stage 3 with 3 lives.
Yeah, I think Keck is ahead in speed right now, right? From what I'm seeing.
Keck,
Yep,
is Keck
Keck's
the
ahead
player
for
on?
me.
Yes.
Well, for me, Keck's on the left, so I think it changes depending on the.
So for those in the community who might be watching, Keck on the leaderboard is Josh. So Josh came second place in the public qualifiers with an outrageous 115,000 score. And to get that kind of score, you need to have pretty much gleaned every single point on a level, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, so this was a seeded tournament format. So yeah, the Josh, the perspective on the left from Keck, he was our second seed, and then Moist Muffin on the right was the 7th seed. So a little bit of expectations really coming in from Josh. He definitely had a very good score coming into this.
Josh just has the worst connection, so his stream is not very easy to follow.
Yeah, it's a little bit bubbly for me, his stream as well.
It looks like both players are really kind of neck and neck here. They're definitely coming in very close, finishing levels at around the same time.
One thing that I hope really doesn't happen is during the qualifiers, I know what a lot of players were doing, where if they had got to stage 5 and then they lost a life there, they would just reset the game. So hopefully people don't reset the game here, because you can't really start again like you could do in the public qualifiers. You've got to do a run through.
Well, they're holding up. I've played this game quite a few hours, and they're making it look really easy.
Yeah, some say it's the Dark Souls of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, both of these players have been around for a year now, so they have lots of experience. They've participated in lots of Ogon's Wrath tournaments, so definitely high expectations from both of them.
No pressure, guys.
So we're now at the level, those darker squares, those disappear as soon as you touch them. So this is where mistakes can happen. If players jump on them and they miss their next jump, they're going to have to wait some amount of time for that platform to come back.
Oh, and it doesn't look like either of them are using that secret mechanic where after you gain a charge of battery, you can use it to break a boulder. Now, I think it's a fail-safe mechanic, considering you would want to use your battery to mine a gem. But in a tight spot, it could save your life and save a run.
Definitely. I remember particularly on level 8, which we're not far off of now, that comes in really useful because these little dragons get in the way.
Oh man, these guys are clean. I can't quite tell. Oh yeah, it looks like Keck is on the next stage every time his stream pops in for a second.
Yeah, I think Moist Muffin might have just missed the jump. Oh yeah, he's just lost a life there. So yeah, that's a big loss. Losing a life is, yeah, that's 10,000 points of potential score down the drain. So it's going to be really hard for him to claw his back way into this, unless Josh also makes a mistake.
Anything can happen in a Donkey Kong simulation.
Yeah, that is a big blunder, especially up against someone like Josh, who has years of experience playing Ogon's Wrath. It's going to be really interesting to see how he catches up to the top spot.
I don't have a read on where Keck is yet, or Josh, because his thing's frozen, but just watching Moist Muffin trek along, not getting psyched out.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like it.
Okay.
Like,
I was curious. Oh, go ahead, Longlegs.
Oh no, it's fine, Winks. You take over. Oh, you brother.
I was wondering if Longlegs was going to Longlegs. I was wondering if Moist Muffin was going to take that ladder in the middle, but he decided against it and went for the gem in the top left, which is probably what I would have done as well.
Oh, it looks like Josh just lost a life too. So yeah, we're back tied for this. So yeah, that level is very tricky.
Are we going by final score, or is it just the first person to complete the loop and then it just ends?
It will be the final score. So all of these blue gems that you see in the level, they earn extra points. So players can decide to take a bit more risk, spend some more time in the level, and get those gems. So if they do that, they will be the one who wins. So
assuming they don't lose their 3 lives.
Correct. Yeah, that's the alternative. But with these players, there's a good chance that might happen. But obviously they're playing so well that I do expect to see some of them complete the game.
Well, that was interesting. Moist just drilled a diamond and a boulder at the same time or something?
Yeah, so that's a fun mechanic. If you wait until the boulder is right at the diamond, you can actually drill both of them. So
he just lost a life trying to do it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so Josh is actually on the last level. So we don't get his feed coming through too clean, but he is on the final level.
With the big diamond.
Josh... Oh, he's done.
All right, he got 115,000.
Oh wow!
Oh, Josh just ripped.
That is outrageous.
Oh, no. Wait, so Moist has the chance to take the top spot now, and he's on the last level.
Did you catch that? So Josh lost his lives.
Yes.
Did he complete the game?
Wait. Oh, if you complete the game. Does that mean so is it only one run?
It's one full run.
Okay. Never mind.
Hang on. Did Josh die or has he completed?
I think he completed.
I'm not sure.
It was hard to tell. It was hard to tell.
I'm not giving Josh enough credit. All right. He finished it. All right. False alarm, everyone. He's actually goated.
We got Moist trying to close this out here. I don't know the math on the last diamond and what bonuses you get for completing the whole thing, but he could still pull it off.
He just lost his final life.
He just rips. Well, little backstory on Moist.
Oh, he was close. It could have gone either way.
So this is actually their previous score. So I'll go ahead and reset the leaderboard so that we can get a clean feed. But yeah, it looks like Josh actually completed the game. So by default, it doesn't really matter what his score was. He will move on to the next round. Unfortunately, Moist Muffin was unable to beat the final level. So, okay, and I'm getting word Josh got a score of 98,900. So that's actually a very competitive score for that format because you're going to see a lot of players avoid the risky situations and just go for a completion. So Josh coming through in the first round with a very competitive score.
Yeah, that was pretty strong.
Yes.
Well done, Josh, and commiserations, Moist Muffin. That was a valiant effort. Josh, I'm just looking now. Josh's score in the public qualifier would have actually placed him 12th. So again, given the public qualifier, you can keep resetting the game and doing your best runs. That's a really impressive score for a live run where you've only got that one chance.
Yeah, and pressure's on too. So
Yeah.
he was able to perform under all this pressure of the Ogon's Wrath final.
What a hero. I remember Josh actually from the very first tournament we did back in, I think it was February 2022. He placed as a tournament winner back then in the first week, if I remember right. I think the score was around 650,000 when it was the unlimited game. It was so consistently brilliant.
All right, so next we have Zhang and Viso. Am I correct? Zhang and Viso, yep. All right. Let me just pull up their stream.
Okay, so from the public qualifiers, Zhang came in third with 114,100, and Viso came in the final qualifying spot and got the score of 111,000. So, all being said, still pretty close. Marginal gains at the top.
Yes.
Longlegs, where did you place on this?
You know,
you don't have to answer.
That's a really interesting question you asked,
Yeah.
Winks. I would like to talk about it further, maybe off screen. Off screen.
Sure.
No, I'm probably one of the best Ogon Rats players. You know, but as one of the team members of the project, I would feel really bad taking a bitmate from the community. So
that's a very diplomatic answer.
Nicely
done.
All right, guys, it looks like we're set up, both contestants. So I'm going to count them down and they can both begin.
Awesome.
All right, Zhang and Viso, best of luck.
Yeah, good luck, Zhang. Good luck, Viso. New names I haven't seen before.
Here they go, neck and neck. Both with good quality streams here. Increase that volume a bit.
Yeah, that's coming through nicely now for both players. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. What was the art inspiration for the batteries there for you?
Yeah, I actually did all of the design for this game. So I don't know. I was just thinking about robots and kind of what would they want to be like in searching for. So as soon as they grab a battery, they get all energized and you see the electricity flowing around them, and then they get that extra ability unlocked where they can start to mine things.
Yeah, I love that animation.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. And actually, Zhang, do you know which perspective he is? He looks like he's on the right. Yeah, so he actually made the full composition for the game. So he did all the music.
Also, the music we heard before the stream started.
Yep, and even the music you're hearing right now, he made. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, the music that I was playing before we started was going to be in the MMORPG, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, so I think we have, I think 15 songs right now, about 3 minutes in length, and each of those songs represents a different region within the Bitmates MMO. So they're all very different from one another, and it's a really nice sort of retro.
So I have a question. Is there a way to kind of forecast which direction the boulder's going to fall? I found that very hard, when to anticipate that I can move past a ladder or something, not knowing if the boulder was going to fall through the ladder or keep going.
Yeah, so you never really know. There's a random chance of when it crosses a ladder, it will fall or not. So you always have to kind of hesitate and let the boulder do its thing first. And then as soon as you know it's going to pass. There are a few places in the game, if you play enough, you will start to recognize certain patterns. Like the boulders at certain locations, they have a little bit of physics behind them too. So they will bounce at different heights. And sometimes that can lead to some interesting effects. So And I'm sure these players, with how much they practice for this event, they're kind of aware of all of those situations, when they can take risks, when they should just wait, and then yeah.
In fact, what's happened quite often on the level you can see now, the two platforms at the top, often bowlers have jumped over that and caught me by surprise, but thankfully we haven't seen that in the stream yet.
Oh,
We've
Zhang
had
missed
some
that
angry
jump.
players.
Yeah, you missed that jump, and I don't know if we've talked about it, but in the top right, you guys can see the bonus is counting down, and if that ever gets to 0, you actually lose your life. So if you miss too many jumps, we might see it today where a player just actually loses their life for those mistakes. So yeah, it does look like
It's happened to me, and I didn't know what was going on.
yeah, it's one of those things you learn on it real quick.
Yeah, you have to keep your pacing. Make sure you're always on top of time. It looks like Viso on the left is just blazing through these maps. And he has all 3 lives too. He's looking like he's in a great position to get
Yeah,
a
he's
great
pacing really well.
Yeah.
Always handled those disappearing platforms nicely as well.
I have a question about this kind of arcade game. Within the MMORPG, do you think we'll see any of these characters as like, bosses in the PvE or NPCs?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you'll see Ogon in the game. And the actual robot is R105. This was the second robot minted in the collection, and we produced a little comic strip that kind of goes over the lore of this this arcade game, and we reference several robots that are actually in the NFT collection itself. So, yep, I think that's going to be a really cool moment in the game when you actually do get to meet Ogon in the game, and it's probably a time for us to tell sort of the dragon side of the story, because from this mini game as well as the comic, it makes it look like the robots, I mean the dragons, are kind of menacing and aggressive, but they might have a different story to tell when it's from their perspective. So yeah, you're going to be able to explore their lands in the game and talk to different NPCs.
Yeah, another thing about the dragons and the robots is that they have a long running feud between their race, and it's definitely a resource struggle. So like Flade was saying, they both value these gems, and that's kind of the reason why this game exists. But as you explore the MMO, you're going to dive deeper into the lore and figure out kind of where this all started.
And you said when the MMO has the public beta and it was March, right? People won't need the NFT to play initially.
Nope, you won't need the NFT to experience the game. Of course, the people who do have the NFT get to actually play the game directly as their NFT, and be able to wear all of the different traits that come with the NFT. So our collection features like hundreds of different combinations for all the different traits, and you will be able to see those traits as well as see them on other players, since this will be like a fully functioning multiplayer MMO experience.
Are you guys going to have kind of like party invite type things? Like you can have a group of 5 or a raid group or something? And
yeah, definitely. I mean, right now we have a tribe system, which would function similar to like a clan or a guild in other MMOs. And then you can sort of socialize within a group, and then you guys can get together and do activities out in the world. Down in the future, we do plan to have more instance systems where you can get, say, a group of 5 together, and you guys can do a little mini game together or complete a dungeon, and have that group activity.
awesome. Oh, damn. They're down to actually, no, Viso's down to his last life, and Zhang has 2 lives left. Do you know what stage they're on here?
Yeah, they're on the 9th stage,
9?
so it looks like Zane just got to stage 10, which is the second to last. And
Yeah.
Zane, yeah, they both came out the gates really strong, and then it looks like yeah, maybe the nerves got to them. There was a couple levels both of them got hung up on and lost a lot of lives. So
Yeah, 8 and 9 seemed to give some trouble, and honestly, they looked really hard.
yeah. Yeah, the cool thing here is the contestants, they don't know where the other player is. So you might feel like you're doing really bad. Like Zane here only has 1 life left, but he doesn't know that the opponent has no lives left. So Zane should really just play super safe and go
Oh.
for a completion. Oh, it looks like
Oh,
Vizzo just lost his
Vizo got
last
knocked.
life.
Vizo got knocked.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
so
so close.
I think Zane here wins by default, just 1 score, but we'll see if he can get a completion. Oh, he just lost his second to last life.
He's on his final life. Come on, Zane, pull through.
Going Zane.
I know you won anyways, but you just gotta do it for the flex.
Wait, what if he doesn't complete?
Then we'll go off whoever gets the highest score, which I think right now is Zane. So, yeah, unfortunate if they both don't complete it. And it looks like he did actually lose his last life. So
Damn.
his score comes in
Oh.
at 65,000.
Well played,
All right.
Zane.
Yeah, well played, Zane. It's nice to see the creator of all the Bitmates music getting some recognition in this tournament. It's almost like he gets an innate buff for listening to his own music. Maybe
Imagine.
that's why he won.
Rigged. All right, who do we got next here?
Zane's just put a little comment on YouTube as well saying, ouch. And we feel your pain.
Yeah, I'm working on getting the next contestants up. It's going to be Miha and Gallo.
Awesome. Miha versus Gallo.
So I think, does Zane know he won his round?
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like-
I'm not sure.
I think he thinks he lost, so I'll send him a message letting him know he actually had the highest score.
Yeah, Zane, if you're in the stream, you won. Well, at least you didn't win the tournament. You won your round.
There's
He
cheat
says
codes in
he's
the music.
embedded cheat codes. Hey, don't tell people our secrets, Zane.
So that's four players we've seen now, and there's been 1 completion, right?
One completion from Josh.
Just
He's looking
Josh.
very scary.
Okay. Yeah, Josh is
The
looking pretty
only
impressive right now.
contestant so far.
Let's recall his
All right, I
score.
got them on the screen here.
Okay, who are these players and what's their orientation?
We got Gallo on the left and Miha on the right.
All right,
All
some
right.
more new names.
Let's go, monks. All right, we're off. I'm just trying to find the figure on how many people competed in the public qualifier. Yeah, we had over 115 unique players. So the top 8 faced a lot of competition to get to where they are.
115?
Yeah,
Over
we
the
only-
last 3 days, we had 115 unique accounts join and play and submit a score.
Wow. So these are the cream of the crop that we're watching right now.
creme
Yeah,
de la
so
creme.
and actually all of the people competing today, for them to come get invited to this event, they all completed the game without dying once. So you can see kind of the mix up here is we now have like a live tournament. There might be a little bit of nerves going on, and a lot of players are losing lives. So but
Yeah,
they
that's
are all
always the
capable.
case.
Yeah, but they're all capable of beating the game without dying once. So hopefully we can see some flawless runs like that.
Yeah, if we have any ex esports players here, they'll probably come clutch with the nerves. Nerves of steel.
I mean, these are the top players globally. There's
Global
no,
champs.
yeah, these
Oh,
are
no.
there's no region. Oh, who just
He ran out
lost
of time.
their
He
life?
ran out of time. and he was about to complete.
Oh my goodness. You cannot be
that's
doing this in
such
the
bad
finals.
luck.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't think he understands how that bonus thing works.
No, I'm sure the players at this
They
point
must
do. I mean, all of
Yeah.
these players have played the game for at least several hours. They've all got a really competitive score. So
I'm
it,
just
it, yeah,
reading his
maybe-
message in Discord. He said it was a bug, but
Oh, maybe this guy is usually just so good he doesn't have to worry about the time. He just flies through the levels. Imagine being that gifted.
What we
But these
aspire to
people
be.
make it look so easy. When I play, I died to just a simple boulder, and these guys are jumping over at least 50 in a playthrough.
right, I let him know just in case he wasn't aware, just so he can clean up his act.
Okay, so they're literally neck and neck now. They couldn't get any closer. 24,300 and 24,400.
Do they have the same lives? Oh, they have the same lives as
Same
well.
lives. Yep. Yeah, so whoever wins this tournament, the first and second place are both going to get Bitmates NFTs as part of their prize, and they'll each receive a robot monk. So whoever places first, their monk is from, or their Bitmate, I should say, is from Cinder Summit, which is where this game is set, and Ogon, the dragons, and the robots live. And the second place finish will also get a robot monk, and they are native to Forsaken Sands, so that's a region in the southeast of the Bitmates map. But it's pretty fitting. It'll be a nice keep from the tournament for the players.
And as far as I'm aware, both those land plots are fairly rare as well.
Yeah, they both come in later in the game. So in this upcoming beta, we're going to be releasing Castaway Cove, which is a part of we're going to have Castaway Cove, Interloper's Cavern, a city called Brightwood, and then our Kingdom of Solaire. And the very next region that we're going to be releasing, sort of in the next expansion, is the Forsaken Sands expansion. So that's a very deserty region. And then, of course, the Cinder Summit location is much later on in the game. That's where a lot more of the end game content will take place.
Yeah, and players will find when they're exploring the regions as they become available in the MMO, each of them have quite a few sub-regions. So in in Cinder Summit, you've got Mount Cinder and Cinder City as sub-regions within that area. And in Forsaken Sands, off the top of my head, you've got Nezadet, you've got Desert Diamonds, and you've got the question mark area, which has a sort of green crater, and nobody really knows what's going on there yet.
Oh no, I don't know. Did you guys catch that? The perspective on the right, I think Gallo just kind of ran right into the pit.
I think it was Miha on the right.
Miha on the right, yeah. So quite the mistake there.
Yeah, but to tie it up, the other guy got hit by an icicle, if that's what that is. Or what is that word? Stalagmite.
Yeah.
So they both blundered.
Wait, what's the difference between a stalagmite and stalactite?
I'm gonna take a guess and say one comes from the ceiling and one comes from the ground, but I actually don't know.
One's spelled with an M.
Yeah, do you guys have like an in-house resident geologist to kind of verify all your in-game assets?
No, but I have done lots of research while I was planning out the mining system and trying to make sure that I can match up all the materials to the proper like hardness for the tools, so that there's a logical progression.
Yeah.
So I've spent some time doing a little bit of geology research, or metallurgy, whatever you want to call it.
And the nice thing about designing those types of systems is there's plenty of, real life references you can go off of. So while it is fun to incorporate some more fantasy materials, maybe some like ore that wouldn't exist in the real world, it's nice and refreshing to also have a nice mix of maybe things that are, noticeable to the player, like iron.
And the scores here are really neck and neck again. They both finished with a score difference of 100 points, so it is very close. And if both players can manage to keep their lives here, we might see a really tight finish. Yeah, just look how close it is. They are almost at the exact same position.
Yeah, I would assume they're being played by the same person.
Yeah.
Wait, he's not getting the gem. He passed up the gem.
Oh no, he's missed
He
it.
got
Did he
the
miss the
battery.
jump, or
Wait, maybe he's going back.
No,
Nope.
no, no. He got the
at that
battery.
point he would have ran out of time.
Yeah.
So he has
Oh.
to
Got
give that one
7
up.
seconds.
So yeah,
okay.
if Gallo is on the left here, then Gallo is pulled ahead. Each of those gems is worth 2,000 points, so that might come back to cost him.
Well, there's still 2 more rounds left, but this is a really exciting match. Oh, he did it. He did the mechanic where he. Oh no!
Oh, 1 life left now.
Okay, somebody's pulling ahead now.
Yeah, so we might get our second contestant to actually beat the game, coming in here with a life to spare.
Damn. Well, let's not jinx him.
Oh, he's got the double boulder. That is bad luck. Okay, they passed.
Double boulder all the way.
That's the worst.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
And
he's
this
getting
stage is very
absolutely
difficult.
Oh, that jump was very tight there.
Oh! He just landed a double jump. Oh, he should have
Damn.
saved his battery for breaking the boulder as well.
Oh, he's got 4 seconds. Jump, jump. Yes.
Oh!
Very close.
He did it.
Oh!
Did he get it?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you got that one. Miha
Oh,
actually just finished the
jeez.
game with the extra life, so it's going to be very hard for Gallo to come back here. Being down a life, he is already down a potential 10,000 points. So he came in with a score of 89,600.
Oh, okay.
He's just got
Looks
squashed.
like he just dropped out.
Oh,
Let's see
yeah,
the
he
score.
loses his final life there. So
Yes. So who is the player on the right? Miha?
It is Miha.
All right, Miha
okay, so
takes.
Miha advances, and he's now the second player to beat the game during this live event. So congratulations,
Amazing.
guys.
Well done,
played,
Miha. That shit's so hard.
Yes, this game is very difficult.
I think
It's not for casuals. You cannot
the last
casually
pair
play
is
with
Menace and Candy and RXX for this round.
Okay.
Menacing Candy, if I've heard right, I think that is on the public leaderboard for the qualifiers. That's Donk, and he came in first and he held top spot for a long time. He qualified with 115,200.
115.
So 115,200. I don't think you can squeeze many more points out of the game.
Yeah.
Damn.
So did he end with the top spot for the qualifiers?
He ended with the top spot, yeah. Yeah, he was ahead of Josh by 200 points.
All right, so everyone in chat, watch him play. This guy knows all the tricks.
Yeah, the GOAT is
His
about to enter
mechanics
the
are
room.
tight.
But we were speaking with him. He properly studied the levels and almost assessed what's worth going for. So I don't think he could have done much more preparation than he's done.
And that's Candy.
Yes.
All right. I got them on the stream here.
All right, well, best of luck to both players, especially RXX, because RXX has to compete against the top qualifying spot.
Yes, good
We
luck.
got
Alright, it
seed
looks
1
like-
and 8 here.
Looks like everybody is ready. I'm gonna get ready to count these contestants to get them to go.
Yeah, we did our testing with Flayed yesterday, sort of getting a feel for what it's like playing under pressure. And it's a completely different experience to doing your speed runs. Your legs sort of bouncing up and down. You're nervous. You're watching the timer much more.
Yeah, and I heard you guys talking yesterday. Menacing Candy is actually the most favored contestant here. He came in from the qualifiers with the top score. And we also had a public event yesterday where people could come in and play Ogon's Wrath with us. And he was very well prepared to the point where he said he was taking notes on each of the levels, trying to optimize his runs. So I'm definitely very high expectations. Hopefully we can get a good, clean round from him.
Yeah, he was schooling us, basically.
Yeah, it's always fun to have a player of your game actually know more about the game than the game that you helped design.
One thing he taught us yesterday on level 4, the key is to have your finger on the right button straight away, and you can avoid any boulder that comes as well as jump onto a platform. So it's sort of little edge cases like that where he had done his studying and he knows how to get that extra second, that extra 100 points, which I think makes him such a good player.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's all muscle memory. Like before the level even loads, he knows what it looks like, and he's already pressing the directional key to go the correct way. So, but
And
of course, being in a tournament fashion, there's always the nerves that come in. So those kind of can change anything. So
did you both, or did you guys notice how in the previous level, stage 2, they both ignored the bottom left gem?
yeah, we
Yeah.
talked to Menacing Candy yesterday, and he said that that particular gem is just too dangerous. So making that cross on the ladder and going for it, it often takes too much time. And if you get a little bit bad luck with the RNG, you can actually find yourself in a tough situation. So
That's alpha.
that's fun to, yeah, it's fun to see that the different routes that players will take when they make those small decisions of
Yeah.
risk versus reward. So yeah,
And
2,000
both
points
players aware.
yeah.
Worst is when you get a bouncy boulder and you're just not in the right terrain to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Still very close here.
This is very
in
close.
score.
Yeah. So it's a 300-point different at the moment.
So who do we have on the left and right?
We got Candy on the left and RXX on the right.
Okay, so RXX is actually coming into this level 300 points ahead, so about 3 seconds faster on the time.
Oh, and he decides to skip the bottom right gem.
Oh,
Interesting.
wow. Yeah, so that's 2,000 points he gives up there.
Yeah, he's
in
not
favor
taking
of a
any
little bit
chances.
extra time. Yeah. So it looks like after that, Menacing Candy probably has a slight lead in points. So yeah, to remind you guys, this isn't a race to see who finishes first. It is a score to see who can score the most points with their lives.
Oh, he got
Oh,
caught
no.
on RNG there. Damn.
RXX losing his first life.
It was so clean until then.
He was.
Yeah. And
Let's hope-
Menacing Candy having a whole gem.
Oh,
lead.
no, Menacing's lost
Oh, he
exactly
just
the
lost
same
that one
place.
too.
No way!
Yeah, a
Exactly
bit of
the
a
same
bounce on
place.
that final jump.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Let's hope it doesn't
Oh, and-
psych him out.
Yeah,
Recover.
RXX decided to jump away this time. He was in the same situation with the boulder coming. He decided to not risk the life, so he loses some time. But it looks like he's going to get
Oh,
through.
he's made it.
What stage is this?
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Oh
Caught in
no!
the same
Menacing
place.
Candy just lost another life. The same situation. Yeah,
This
that's a
is that-
very different.
It's that live
luck.
stream stress. You can see it.
Yeah, after the first life, it's just getting to him. I really hope he can pull his composure back together and pull this run out.
Yeah, I mean, this would be an upset if it finished how
Yeah.
it looks it's going.
Who is
Yeah,
RXX?
RXX is playing very well.
Incredibly well.
I think that RXX. What were they? They were the 14th seed, so they were actually came in as a replacement, right?
Oh wow.
That's right, yeah. So speaking to them this afternoon as we had a pull out,
Underdog.
and, they
Yeah,
were able to
definitely an
make it and
underdog.
they've been practicing.
You love
Yeah.
to see a story like that. From rags to riches. I think Zane was saying the game music wasn't coming through on the stream.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting sounds right now. Oh, and it looks like Menacing Candy just lost another life. So they have no lives to
no.
spare now. So yeah, definitely some nerves coming through.
That's a lot to come back from in terms of getting a top score. It's
You hate to
30,000
see it.
points. Yeah.
But if he can finish round 10 or stage 10, make it through, maybe he'll have a chance to come back.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, no.
Oh, he loses his last life. Very unfortunate.
Oh, unlucky.
So yeah, we're
Medicine
really just
candy.
we're looking at RXX here to hopefully get a completion. So came through with a score of 45,000.
See,
So
if
RXX is
RXX
at,
knew, he would probably be taking a different route now.
so is RXX already above? Oh, that's 53,000 that he's at right now. So he already has.
Yeah, he already gets through to the next level and he doesn't
Yeah.
know it. So this is really just for practice and hopefully he can.
Unless he's watching and listening.
He's just gonna get the easy stage 10, the quick dub, just to prove a point.
This level is always the most entertaining because Ogon just goes wild. There's so many obstacles to avoid.
Yeah. Oh, that was super
wow.
close.
That was damn good.
Clean.
Yeah, very
Wow.
clean coming in from RXX. So definitely the underdog story if you can keep this up throughout the tournament.
3 lives left. I mean,
Final stage, the summit.
one of these times I want to see that cut scene. Never made it that far, so
You're gonna have to earn it.
I need the time to earn it. Takes practice.
Ooh, good save.
This
Yeah,
guy's
very
got
good
the
reactions there from RXX.
Really good.
footwork. Yeah. He's got the movement down.
Yeah.
Now this level is different from all of the rest because you actually get 1.5 times the amount of time. So you have a little bit more time to spare. And there he finishes the round with, let's see what the score comes in at. So it looks like 96,000. How does that compare to,
Wow.
to the other
So
two?
Josh was 98.9, which I think is the highest so far. So I think that puts RXX in second.
Oh man.
Nice.
Well,
Very good score.
Wow.
yeah, that's incredible. Very clean run from RXX. And Medicine Candy, it was a good run from you too. Hope to see you around and compete in future tournaments.
Wow, the 8th seed, or should I say 14th seed, trumps seed 1, but respect
Crazy.
all around. And we see the bracket updating live real time here. The semifinals will be RXX versus Miha and Keck versus Zhang. So
Big
seed 2 and
games.
3 and 4 are all in here.
All right.
Sure. Do you want to do a short couple minute break?
Yeah,
so
we'll
we get
give
ready
we'll
for the
give
next round?
we'll give the challengers a second to stretch their fingers and clam off the sweat. Maybe they got a bag of chalk.
Pat their heads down with a towelette.
And we can all take a little break as well. Flade's going to put on some. Actually, I think he sent me it here.
Yep, so this is a 10-minute of gameplay. Early on, this was a few months ago of the MMO, but you guys can take a look at kind of what we're building.
All right. We're back. We're back. Welcome, welcome.
Alrighty.
Yep, checking in. Now I can see the mooshes and the slimes.
Look at that gameplay.
Clean.
So what you're seeing right now in the game is that there was life skills, there's combat, there's multiple kinds of combat, there's ranged, magic, pretty much anything you can think of, your typical MMO experience. And best of all, exploring. You can explore all of Castaway Cove and find all of its secrets. So
Castaway.
Really cool. But yeah, I don't mean to talk too long. Let's get on with the contestants if you're ready. Is Flayed back?
Yeah, I'm here. The cool part is that character that you see on the screen right now, that would actually be your NFT. So even though we have such a large collection of 10,000 characters with hundreds of different traits, you get to actually play this multiplayer game with your character and all of its associated traits and progress the game. So it's kind of a cool part that you really haven't really seen ever with pixel art MMO, is having that kind of character diversity with such a varied amount of traits.
Let's see here. Bring them in. And there they are. All right. We've got him.
So this is the semi-finals of the finals of the Global Ogon's Wrath tournament.
Yep, these are our top 4 contestants now, so it's getting really tight. All right, looks like we're set up, so I will let the contestants know we're ready, and then on my count, they will begin.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys, both of you. I'm echoing. All right, both of you guys are ready. I'm going to count down when I say go, you both can press start. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I tried sharing the entire screen instead, which gave me the option to add the system audio. Let's see if that brings in the game audio.
All right, RXX starting strong again. We have high hopes for this player considering his amazing score last round. But it looks like Miha is keeping pace with RXX.
I'm just sending out a tweet so everyone can see who's where.
And we're at that stage again. Both players here are opting to avoid that left gem. Oh, actually, one player got it, so decided it was worth the risk. So we'll see if they can pull ahead here with that extra time spent.
Who's on each side? Sorry, I missed that at the start.
We got Miha on the left and our XX on the right.
Okay.
So clean stage 4 there from RXX, still no lives lost.
It almost would seem like Miha is going to be in the lead, considering he decided to take the risky gem that most people avoid.
Yeah, those gems are worth it. So each gem gives you 2,000 points, which is the equivalent of 20 seconds of in-game time bonus score. So they're definitely worth it if you're willing to take those risks.
Oh,
It looks like RXX just lost their first life.
Sheesh.
damn.
No way.
Oh, no.
RXX?
Yeah,
He lost a
RXX.
life?
He's going to
Yeah,
get
he's-
caught out here.
Yeah, he's
Damn
kind
it.
of stuck now, getting a little bit of bad RNG with these
No.
boulders coming down.
Oh, this
so-
is a bad spot.
The second life is down now.
Yeah, when you
So,
get caught in that corner there with that slope, it's just death.
Punishing.
So Miha got through that stage cleanly, and yeah, RXX just getting caught up a little bit. So looks like he's about to complete it though. They're finally
Okay, there we
done at
go.
the expense of 2 extra lives.
And Mia is still having all of his lives. Puts him at
Yeah,
a
and
huge advantage.
with that extra gem, so 2 lives plus the extra gem, so that's coming in a huge advantage. But as we've seen with the previous rounds, is it seems like round 8 forward is the most difficult one, where a lot of lives get lost. So plenty of opportunity for RXX to catch up.
Well, everyone likes the underdog story, so I'm going to root for RXX because he's losing right now. So everyone put their energy together and give it to RXX.
Yeah, so even being
wow.
down 2 lives, you can see he's still at a very quick pace.
Yeah, he's catching up.
I mean, I'm all for the underdog, but Miha is caning these levels.
Yeah, he's just playing so clean.
Yeah, he's not missing a jump.
It's like being part of the semifinals is not getting to him at all.
Who are these people?
Who is this man?
Someone stop him!
He can't be stopped.
Oh, he's going back for that gem? They're both at the same spot. It's so unfortunate that he lost those 2 lives. Otherwise, this would be a very close match right now.
Very. I think it's, what is it? 2,000 points. isn't it?
Miha was forced
Oh.
off the top ledge there. Yeah, Ogon threw that boulder at the worst time, and he had to jump down to save his life. So looks like he's gonna actually lose a
Oh,
life
he's going
here.
to lose time.
Oh,
Yeah, so the
okay.
reason why he died there is he ran out of bonus time because of that missed jump at the top. So yeah,
Okay,
nice
so-
opportunity now for RXX to catch back up.
Yeah,
Long legs,
RXX
I
has
think
to
your
play
strategy is
super
working.
clean. Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, RXX actually missed that battery there, right below the ladder. He could have jumped up and kind of claimed that free battery.
Oh, and he doesn't want any of
Okay.
it, though. He's just passing it up.
Yep, I guess on that stage the players decide that the gem at the bottom isn't worth it, so he didn't actually lose anything from missing the battery.
Okay, so both of them... Oh, they're at the same lives now.
Same
Yeah,
lives.
Miha must have lost another life there, so we are all tied up again, and RXX is actually 1 full stage ahead, so very
Oh
quick.
no, he's going to get caught. Oh my gosh, he missed it.
Oh, what is he... What was
He
that?
committed to the ladder.
He just made such a good save.
He was
as
just
well.
hoping that it was going to breeze right over him.
Yeah, so you can actually jump off of these ladders if you hold a directional arrow and press space. You can get off a ladder, so you are not stuck into that commitment. But RXX decided to risk it, and ended up costing him life.
Miha's going to have to watch his time on this level.
He's down to
Okay, he's done it.
4 seconds. Okay, he got it.
He
He
done
pulled
it.
it through.
He's safe. Oh no, RXX
Oh
is the
no,
same death.
RXX, yeah, with a score of
RXX.
53,000. So it looks like Miha's going to be able to take it here. He just needs a few extra points.
He needs to make this jump.
All right, Miha, let's see if you can pull
Okay.
through. There's a little bit of hesitation right there with Miha.
There was a massive hesitation.
Sometimes it's worth hesitating because you never know if he throws that boulder.
Sure.
So I think he was just waiting. He was waiting to make sure it was all clear.
Oh,
What was that? Did he get hit by a stalactite? Or stalagmite?
Make up your mind.
I'm not a geologist.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the most hectic levels. Sometimes he can just spam those mechanics over and over. Look at him go.
There we go.
okay,
There's
nice
a little
probe.
stroke of RNG. I think actually the stalagmite move is a lot easier to manage than a boulder in that stage.
We're at the final level now. Let's see if he can go ahead and clean this one up.
Okay, he collects the top platform first. That's a bit different to everyone else. That's actually more efficient, I think.
It's really interesting to see because he could have just ended the game right there, but he decided to go back and get all the batteries.
No, you have to
do we
collect
need-
all of the
you
batteries.
have to.
Yeah, for this level.
My bad.
So actually, neither contestant managed to defeat Ogon here, but fortunately, Mihai obtained a higher score just for surviving longer.
Congratulations,
Kudos.
Mihai, and RXX. Good shot, and thanks so much for jumping in for us when you did.
Yeah, very clean runs.
Yeah, we really wanted that underdog story to complete,
Yeah.
Yes.
but
So next is Keck and Zhang, right?
So Keck would be Josh, correct?
Josh, that's right.
All right, Josh
And,
and Zhang.
This is a big one.
Yeah, this is a huge one.
oh yeah, Josh has that unstable stream.
I think in the public qualifiers, Zane came out of nowhere, so he wasn't even in the top 8, and then he jumped straight up to second. But then Josh overtook him again. So he was definitely pressing refresh unless he kept all of his lives.
Yeah, and Josh, the long-term community member, versus Zane, the
The
producer
sound
of
man.
all Bitmates music. So
It's stressful.
this is going to be a big one.
What a
Josh had a
moment.
pretty nasty run though, even though we couldn't see most of it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, looks like we're set up. So
Yep.
Okay, good luck.
goes down. 3, 2, 1, go.
I can't
Josh,
tell
you
if
there?
Josh started.
Go ahead and start.
Oh, there you go.
It's
It
lagging.
was just lag. So I'm just going to be watching Zane this round. And I'm going to assume
Yep.
that Josh is just doing crazy stuff.
If we want, we can just show Zane's perspective instead of the slideshow happening on the left.
Hey, I don't mind the slideshow just to track the progress. Me personally.
You can see they're roughly at the same stage now. Same
Yeah.
score as well, 44, plus the bonus.
Let's see if he goes for the bottom left gem.
Oh,
he's
doing
going
it.
for
Oh,
it.
he needs to mine it from the other side.
Oh,
He's going to get caught.
oh, he's getting RNG'd. He's getting RNG'd.
RNGesus.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness, he's dodging them all.
He's out.
Zane pulled it off. And he's going to be clearing all the gems from what it looks like. Still has 12
That was risky.
seconds on the clock. Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, and he pulls through.
And who knows what
Ooh,
Josh is
yes.
doing? Nobody knows.
Josh is probably getting the top score right now.
He's already beat the game. We will just have to find out in a few minutes.
But Zane's playing perfectly. He's
Yeah.
getting every gem. He hasn't lost a life yet.
Super clean so far.
Yeah, so somebody tell Josh to manually lower his frame rate and resolution. If he makes it to the finals, that is.
Well, I see stage 4.
Oh yeah, I see that too.
There you go. So let's see. Josh's score is at 25,000, or what is that? 23,000. He is slightly ahead.
Yep, Zane's keeping up with his mine every gem approach. Oh, the boulder's jumped.
And from what I remember, I think Zane's doing better this run than he did previously.
I think so. That's the first time we've seen the boulder jump on that top platform.
All right, both on stage 5 now. It looks like Zane's getting a lot of RNG this game. He's getting a lot of the stalagmite attacks.
He's clever though. Instead of just running from the boulder, he waited a bit and jumped to get that extra 100 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell he definitely knows what he's doing. He's making sure to let the boulders do what they want to do and then act after. Sometimes you can never tell. Look at that boulder rolling across on Zane's screen. That's what caught up the last contestant so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna have this song stuck in my head all night.
How do you think these players feel who have played for hours this week over and over and over?
And you can't mute either because you're at a disadvantage if you can't hear the SFX for the boss. Ogon.
So it looks like Zane cleanly handled stage 6. I'm not sure if he just happened to get a bit lucky there with the rolls or yeah, that was flawless compared to what we've seen in the past where that's posed an issue. Really clean, fast run here.
Yeah, we might see a perfect run from Zane. And it looks like Josh is down to 1 life. Or 2 lives.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Josh must have lost 2 lives. Oh, and Zane misses the jump there. I don't know if he has enough time, so he might end up losing a life here. This is going to be really close.
10 seconds.
Go for it, Zane.
Yeah, keep an eye on that bonus in the top right. Oh, he's
okay.
Good.
Oh, he pulls it! No way!
Wow.
Zane was definitely watching his time,
And it looks
making
like
sure.
Josh just lost another life, so he's down to his final life. So we'll kind of keep an eye on Josh's score in case he goes down.
Someone get Josh fiber internet. That should be
the prize.
The prize.
Some bandwidth. Oh wow, Zane's got quite lucky on that top level there. That was quite straightforward to navigate.
Yeah, Zane is making the game look easy right now. I think this is probably one of the cleanest runs we've seen today. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't in the finals. But I'm sure he'll take it regardless. Oh! That was so close. He almost just got hit.
Oh, and the timing there on that boulder.
He is just pulling off all the mechanics right now.
Yeah, and look how confident he's playing. He's definitely feeling it. Yeah, he's just zooming.
Pure swagger.
No,
he does miss that jump. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Oh, he misses the next jump.
Oh, that was the perfect run.
Okay, he's still got 2 lives, and Josh is down to 0, so that's 20,000 points if he can complete.
Oh,
no! Zane!
Kind of got cheesed there with that boulder just right on his head. He must have been looking at the dragon.
If he can't complete the final stage, this will be super unfortunate.
Okay, take the ladder.
Okay, he's just zooming right up to the top there.
There we go.
Okay.
So he managed to figure it out. It cost him a couple lives there.
All right, stage 10. This one's always trouble.
So your starless eyes remain has put in YouTube chat. Zhang is crazy.
Zhang is crazy.
It's difficult to disagree.
Who
Oh
said
wow,
this
this is a
guy
quick
can
level.
only make music? No, he does it so easily. To be fair, he only experienced one boulder, and that was at the very end. But regardless, I feel like Zane's gameplay right now is so clean. Now he has to gather all the batteries and complete the final stage. It just seems like his pathing is so perfect.
Yeah, he knows to wait for the. Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Oh dear.
This is getting kind of risky.
Oh no.
The timing on that jump.
That was
So
amazing.
if you
Oh, he's alive.
landed. Yeah, he's
If you
alive. He
guys
landed on top of 2 fireballs that collided. So it was he touched the particles. Very lucky there.
Zane must be sweaty right now.
Oh, and that fireball takes his head off.
Okay,
Right
they're
there.
both on. I think they're both on the final level with 0 lives.
This has got a lot closer.
So either of them could die right now. It will be all over. And the other person
Yeah.
will take the finals.
This is as tight as we've had it so far.
Okay. Oh,
Oh Jesus.
this is so sweaty. Okay, I think he gets it here.
Okay, he's done.
Okay, they
So
both.
Josh has
They both
completed.
succeeded. So we're gonna have to see the score come in at the end.
So 70,000 for Josh, or 70.
Was that 70,000? Is it?
Oh, and
70?
it looks like Zhang has got 82,000.
Is that 70,000? Is it?
Oh, and
70?
it looks like Zhang has got 82,000.
Is that 70,000? Is it?
Oh, and it looks like Zhang.
What is this echo?
I just keep hearing blade.
A little bit of the production
Yeah.
adding some dramatic echo.
So let's say that the scores came in there.
That's a
So I
highlight
have
moment.
Keck at 78,800. And then let's see what Zing's.
What
Okay,
do
I
you
think
got for
Zing's
Zhang?
was 82,000. So Zhang is
wow.
going to go through there. So it looked like early on, I think Zhang was collecting all of the gems, right? And then at the end, it ended up coming down to that. So
Yeah, because they
Damn.
both had the same
Yep.
amount of lives. There's sure there is a little difference between the time completing levels, but it just isn't enough to make up the extra gems that Zane has mined.
That was an amazing round.
So who are the 2 last contestants of the finals?
So it's
I
Zhang
believe-
versus Miha, isn't it?
Yeah.
Zhang versus Miha.
Let's go.
All right, hope everyone's excited. Let's go!
Got
Finals.
pump it up. You have got to
You
pump
got
it
to
up.
pump it up. Can't pump it up. So, Winks, tell me your expert predictions on the finals.
Yeah, let's get everyone's predictions here.
It's very difficult, but I am probably going to go with Zane.
Zane was looking very clean this
Yeah.
last run.
That
And I'm
was
not
super
trying to
impressive.
sound biased because we work with Zane. I'm not trying to sound biased. He was very clean that last run. But
So
regardless,
I guess I'll have to go against the crowd here because Miha actually has the higher score coming into this. Miha's last score was in the 86,000 range, so several thousand points higher than Zane's.
That was going to be
Oh,
my
wow.
question, just objectively, the math.
How much was that? 7,000 difference, Floyd?
I think about 4,000 difference. with
Okay, so
Miha-
2
Miha
gems
coming ahead.
basically. Okay.
2 gems or a
gems.
little bit of time,
Yeah.
or maybe an extra life minus some gems. So, but yeah, those kind of differences are going to matter coming into this.
There might be some rumors post-tournament, some gossip. You know, some people feeling maybe Zhang should have been on stage talking about the music and not crushing everyone.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't know Zane was so good at Ogon's Wrath. I didn't think he was such a good gamer.
I didn't realize
this is
he
news
was.
to me.
He
I
fooled
didn't
us all.
realize he was going to participate. He came in the last day and just got number 2 on the scoreboard.
He's instantly the best on the team.
Zane is an enigma.
We got them
But-
up here.
I am rooting for both of them. Best of luck, Mia and Zane.
100%.
And Zane says in the chat, my heart. All right, don't let the nerves get to either of you. Both of you are going to do great. We're going to have a good final round.
Okay, yeah, this is the finals, guys. We have our last 2 contestants. So what we're going to do here is a best 2 out of 3. So we're going to do 3 rounds between these 2 competitors, and whoever gets the top 2 scores will take it. So they're set up. I'm going to count them down, and then we'll go.
All right, I'll throw their scores up here. 0-0.
Okay, what is the orientation? Is Zane on the left?
We got Miha on the right and Zhang on the... Oh, sorry, Miha on the left, Zhang on the right. I'm actually going to change their banner too.
All right, looks like Zane started a little bit early, but it's all good.
It was actually Miha starting a bit late, so yeah, don't let that confuse you. It will be based off of score.
Okay, I'm back. I was just setting up a little recording for myself because I want the finals.
Oh. Zane once again going for the risky diamond and not getting punished for it. You can tell that Zhang is very good at these early levels.
Yeah, I would think both of these players have probably played those early levels lots of times by now.
Yeah.
Getting prepared for this event, so.
Oh, Miha's made it out. I thought he was going to get trapped down there.
Yeah, so Miha went for that more risky gem that a lot of people have avoided. I didn't catch it. Did Zane go for that one as well?
Yeah, they both managed to get the gem without losing
Okay,
any
so
lives.
They are putting it all on the line here, going for the risky plays.
Yeah, I think Mia, because I don't think Mia mined that gem on his previous playthrough, but now seeing that Zane is willing to take the risk to get those extra 2,000 points, I think he feels pressured to also go for that risky gem. Okay, it looks like it's going fairly smoothly for both these players.
Oh!
No! Zhang
Oh,
loses his
timing
first
there.
life.
That was bad luck.
Yeah.
They can recover. They can recover.
There's plenty of time, you're right. Keep going, Zane.
All right, Mia pulling ahead a little bit. But 1 life is huge considering it's worth 10,000 points.
Yeah, and we haven't seen anybody beat the game with no lives lost yet in this format, so very likely that anybody can lose a life at any point.
Yeah, if we can see a perfect run in this finals, that would be a spectacle.
Sure, that would go down in history.
If anyone can do it,
That would go down in history.
it'll be the first time in esports Arbitrum history that a Bitmates tournament has had a clean run.
We'll be speaking about it years from now.
This has never been done before in Bitmates esport history. And that just might happen today, folks.
Bitmate NFTs for everyone.
Hey, you can't say that.
Hey, that came from Arbitrum, all right?
No. That didn't come from Arbitrum. That came from Eli.
We have a lot of Miha fans in the chat. We have Let's Go Miha.
That's just the Arbitrum accounts.
Oh. Oh god. Oh, okay. You also get look. They both have fans.
Even fans across the board.
Oh, and Miha actually missed the jump there on the top, so he's gonna have to come back.
Do you think he wants that diamond? Yeah, he does. Every point counts here. Even with the death, Zhang is still ahead by a bit.
Let's see. That is true. He is ahead, but he does need to make a 10,000 lead in order to make it truly even.
Yeah, Zhang seems to be a full stage ahead right now. Take your time, Zane.
So I think he realizes he might be on the back burner, so he's trying to burn through these levels and collect as many bonus score as he can.
Is he going to go back for that
Well
gem?
saved.
Oh, he's not going to go for that gem.
I think at that point, that gem just would not be worth the time loss.
Yeah. Because he had 16 seconds left. It'd probably take him, 10 seconds to get that. These players using their critical thinking skills.
Oh, that's awkward. Nicely done, Zane.
It is incredible that Mia still has 3 lives.
Oh wow,
Yeah, so
he jumped
far-
the dragon and the boulder.
Oh, wait, Zhang pulled off a double jump?
Miha.
No, that's
Miha?
Miha. Zhang actually just lost a second life there, so down 2 lives now. And
No!
Miha is now caught up in time.
Wow.
Oh, Zhang
Oh,
just
no.
just
Zhang.
loses another life.
He's on his final life with 3 levels left.
This does not look good for Zane right now.
Long legs, I think we might have jinxed here.
No, I'm not jinxing. Don't put this on me.
Fleck.
So Miha missed the jump there. There was a boulder coming. He decided to avoid that gem there on the right. So playing the game very cautiously and still coming in with 3 lives left.
He probably knows now, being on level 10, the most important thing is the lives. Because he's so
Yeah.
close. 30,000 points. Oof.
A little mechanic there,
Oh,
taking out the gem and the boulder from Miha.
nice.
Oh, he's doing it again. He did
Oh.
it twice.
Claimed it.
He is such a elite gamer.
That is outrageous.
And he has 3 lives.
So this could be potentially the first completion where a player hasn't lost a life. And this is why they're in the finals, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be a statement. First round
Yep.
of this best of 3, and Miha, if he's able to come through with no lives lost. Let's hope we don't jinx him here. Now both players are on the final round, so we do get to see that side by side.
His
Miha's
movement
racing
is-
through it.
Yeah, his movement is perfect. He's patient.
Oh, he's done. That's it. Game over.
And a perfect
Wow.
run.
Yeah, that's going to
Incredible.
be a very good score coming through.
A perfect
Oh, and it
run
looks
in
like
the finals.
Zhang
Wow.
actually dropped his last life, so he did not complete the final level. The score of 67,000.
Damn.
And then Miha on the other
Miha.
side with a very dominant score of 108,000. That would
Wow.
have been a very competitive
Jeez.
score even in the qualifiers. So
Definitely.
flawless run there.
All right, let's get him reset.
Wow.
That's 1-0 for Miha. Wow.
All right, good job, Miwa. And best of luck to you, Zhang. I hope this doesn't get to you. You are up against a very competent opponent. Yeah, and if you're looking at the chat, it seems like there are fans. We have a fan for Zhang, and his name is Your Starless Eyes Remain. says Zhang has this. So we do have Zhang fans out in the chat tonight. And then we also have fans for Mia with a Mia 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 PogChamp. All right.
I'm glad
so
there's people
round
backing
2.
both sides anyway.
Yeah, both sides have supporters.
They're both deserving.
All right, Zhang starting his run. We've seen the past, Zhang is very good at these early levels.
Same again
Right.
from Zhang. Quick and clean.
Quick and clean first round. No wasted movements.
This is a guy that knows what he's doing.
And he's going for the risky play.
Oh,
Oh, that was so close.
Wow.
He needs to stop doing that. I can't watch that.
They're both going for it.
It's filthy.
When you get stuck in that corner there, and Ogon is throwing his boulders, it is so hard to get out. But both the players pulled it off.
Ogon just wants you dead. Wow, nice save from Miha there. There's a huge boulder jump.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh my,
mean-
and he does it again.
Incredible.
I think Miha might, or no, Zhang might be ahead because of the bonus time, maybe.
Yeah, it does appear like it. They both managed to get all batteries and gems on the stages. But I think Zhang is just a little bit ahead from how fast he's going through these levels. Okay, it looks like they're both on stage 4.
Yeah, and I think Zhang was 300 points ahead based upon what they're starting. Oh, Miha.
Oh, did he just lose a
gone.
life?
Yeah, he's lost one.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's avoided this time.
This round is so difficult because in the beginning you have to work your way out of that little corner,
Yeah.
and it's so dangerous.
It's a little bit similar to the one on level 2 where you decide to take the risk to mine the gem there. If you get caught there, you're in trouble. It's such a time waster.
So Zane knows who he's up against. Just landed a perfect run with 0 lives lost. So Zane's really kicking up his game this round.
Oh wait, does Zane know it was a clean run?
I think so. I'm not sure.
You should.
Yeah, he should.
That's going to ramp up the pressure.
But it doesn't seem like it's getting to him. He is going through these levels so fast, and he's not losing any lives.
Zhang is definitely quick, huh? Very speedy getting through these
100%.
rounds.
Oh, where's the boulder going to drop for Zane?
Oh,
the
that was
picture.
really fortunate for Zane right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
and he
missed
misses
it.
the final jump. That's going to cost him a lot of time.
That's going to cost him 6 seconds. Is each second 100 points?
Yeah.
100 points a second, yeah.
So let's see here. Now we have Miha at the top.
Okay, let's see if he can make these platforms.
Oh, nicely
Very
done,
close
Miha.
jump. Yeah. Very clean
is-
for Miha.
Yeah. That is the trickiest part of that stage.
Zhang at 42,300 and Miha at 44,000. So Miha up quite a few amount of points.
Did you say Mia's up in points?
He's up in points, but he's down a life. So
Down a
Yeah.
level, yeah. Life.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that might even it out, but we'll see.
Zane didn't even use the last platform.
yeah, he's flying.
He just jumped it.
Zane, he's evolving.
What a hero.
This guy's a monster. Each playthrough, he's just getting a little bit better.
He definitely is. Oh, he's going back for that gem as well.
yeah, very risky play.
Super
He
risky.
does not care. He's going for the 2,000 points.
Oh, he needs to
And there's a boulder too.
Okay, he's good.
Okay, he's out. Gets a little bit of breathing room.
So it doesn't look like Miha's going back for that gem. So there's a points differential there.
Oh,
No!
Zane just lost the
Zane.
life there. Unlucky roll and that boulder coming down the ladder.
Yeah, with
So
RNG,
it's
you'll
all
never
tied
know.
up now.
With that loss of life, I think Miha is a little bit ahead.
Yeah, Miha just cleaned that round up.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
seeing that mechanic
That's okay.
where you mine the boulder and the gem at the same time.
Yeah, and if you time it right, it'll actually cancel the mining animation when you're done mining the boulder. So if you line it up right, you can save some time.
Oh, did you see that hesitation from Miha to go for the last gem? Decides to take the safer play and just go to the next stage.
Wow.
Let's see what Zane decides to do.
Miha's min-maxing right now. He's not messing around.
Yeah.
Okay, Zane's
I
going
think
for it.
we all know what Zane's going for. He's going for the gem. He always goes for the gems.
He'll go for the adrenaline.
No!
Oh,
And he
I-
paid for it!
I
Damn
saw
it.
that coming. I saw that coming.
You did call it out. Mia is a min-maxer.
Does
Miha
every
is on the final level.
does every life give you more bonus at the end of the game?
10,000
Yes.
per life.
Holy
A
shit!
So
huge
it's a game
amount.
changer. It's the most important thing to preserve, probably.
Yes, yeah. So one life is worth 5 gems to put it into perspective, or 100
Yeah.
seconds of bonus
I-
time.
if-
So those
if-
lives are.
Wow. If you give up a life for 1 diamond, it's not worth.
Absolutely.
No, it's not. But if you are confident you can get the diamond, you could
Oh,
win.
Miha.
Oh,
just
Miha!
That was
Oh,
very
no.
unlucky.
So we're tied up
God.
again on lives.
Zane's
So.
still in it.
Oh, Zane,
Oh,
Oh,
Zane
Zane,
just
no.
lost.
Zane just got dropped by the
No!
falling rock.
Final life? Okay.
Okay, Mia's ahead one stage, though. And alive as well. Oh,
Oh,
no!
Zane.
Zane just drops.
Zane dropped it. What does that mean?
That means Miha doesn't know it, but Miha is the winner. Miha has just
Miha,
won
We
the
have
Ogon's
the
Wrath tournament.
champion.
Wow.
History making in front of your eyes.
No
Can't believe
way. Everyone, rounds of applause for Miha.
Killed it, Miha.
Congratulations.
That was amazing.
So, I'm sorry to say this, Winks, but we have a new world champion.
I'm prepared to hand it over after that because I don't even want to compete against that.
Miha
I would
Ford
lose.
is the Ogon champ.
Incredible
official.
scenes.
It's immutable. It's official.
World first.
Congratulations,
You
Miha, world first.
guys-
Will you guys have
history
world
in the making.
firsts on your on the MMO? Is there a
Oh,
level
for
cap?
sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of competition, so we do have a leaderboard in the works, and you will be able to watch live as players progress in each of the different skills, as well as the different combat levels. So you're going to be able to track that, and I imagine we will set up a couple events for like players reaching certain milestones, and we can make it competitive. So it should be a lot of fun, like a proper MMO, like fresh launch.
Amazing. Has there been a date announced yet for the open beta?
No official date yet, but it's coming end of March.
Okay, it's exciting. Gonna free up my calendar now so I can get world first.
Well, unfortunately, the world first for Ogon's wrath has been taken by Mia.
Yes, can't stop that. Is Miha on the old leaderboard as well?
Let's see. The seed that Miha came in at was 4th, so
Fourth.
they came in at the 4th seed, and they were the only person in the whole tournament to get a flawless run. So, and then a clean 2-0 in
Wow.
the finals.
Do you guys have any plans of releasing like new versions of Ogon's Wrath, like different stages?
I think at this
expansions?
point, we've probably beat the dead horse for as long as we can with Ogon's Wrath. It's probably like the 5th tournament for a year now. So we'll probably wrap this up. This will be like the final Ogon's Wrath thing. But there is lots of history with the game. We have a tournament, of course, the full comic strip. The lore will be referenced in the main game. You will see Ogon in the MMO. And there will likely be other mini games and stuff that are within the MMO itself that have a reference to this.
Amazing. Miha forward, going forward is the champ. Maybe we'll see him in the Arbitrum Discord flexing as well, getting people over to the Bitmates server. Well done, Miha.
He has every right to flex in multiple discords, in my opinion.
Is Miha an Arbitrum community member? Is that what you said that, or do you not know?
Miha is
I'm just curious.
not
'cause
an
I don't recognize the
Arbitrum
name.
Discord member, but we do share quite a few gaming. He's in a lot of gaming Discords. So he likes his games.
He's a professional gamer.
I'll ask him in the Discord. Do you recognize the name Winks for Miha? Have they been a part of Bitmates, or did they come from Treasure maybe?
I think Miha is quite a new member of the community, actually. I would imagine they came from Treasure.
They're in the Beacon channel in the Tales of Illyria. They seems like they've been in the ecosystem for a minute. Amazing. Maybe we'll see Miha in a different game tournament as well. He's got a thirst for competing.
Yeah, I would love to see all of these contestants competing in the MMO launch. I'd like to see them all on the top of the leaderboards.
Yeah, I'll have to get someone else to host one of these so I can compete, as I always say.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Miha actually joins, this month. I'm just trying to look at his messages. Yeah, so new
cool.
member of the community, so amazing
member.
to have him in.
Yeah, just a week ago. Maybe they were on an alt, who knows? You never know. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to organize this. I know it was a lot of work from your end, and I just came in last minute and pulled it together on the stream for you.
Yeah, absolutely, and thanks again for hosting it. It was a lot of fun. I'm sure people will enjoy watching it live or going back and watching the YouTube. So I think it was a great event. So yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
My pleasure. Yeah, we'll amplify the YouTube clips once they're ready, and next time we get you on here, I think it'll be a MMO playthrough.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do some events.
Maybe a 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh man! All right.
That's what I'd like to do. I want to get a big group of content creators who want to be featured kind of on an ongoing live stream, at least for like the first week of the launch, and we'll host and feature some content creators. So yeah, I would love to have you or other people stream too.
Awesome. All right, Arbinauts and Bitmates, I guess you'd call them.
Yeah, thanks to you, Eli. Yeah. Thanks to Treasure. Thanks to Arbitrum. And yeah, thanks to the team and all the contestants that took part. That was a really, really fun event. So the first of many, no doubt.
Yep. Everyone have a good weekend and stay safe. We'll see you next week.
All right, you too. Thanks, Eli.
Cheers, guys.
See ya. Bye.
Right. Join the Bitmates Discord, their Twitter, check out their website, bitmates.io, and get involved. It's a pretty cool upcoming game. What you saw was just the mini game, the arcade, which also might have some developments in the future. But their main game here coming in March is the MMORPG. All right.
Bye, Eli. Bye, chat. Thanks for everyone for coming in, all the contestants. Bye.
Let's get some Bitmate music on here. What's your favorite song?
I like Brightwood. Brightwood, yeah, or Clear Sky
There we
Sport.
go. Oh yeah, I do like Brightwood.
But you just say-
Brightwood's gonna play us out.